And Fox Carolina is going in depth tonight after a 9-year-old boy who vanished into the mountains yesterday afternoon was found almost 12 hours later. The family of Matthew Yarbrough, as you can imagine, breathed a big sigh of relief when search and rescue teams found him 2 miles away from the YMCA campsite in Greenville-County. And the sheriff's office says the boy covered himself in leaves and drank creek water to keep himself alive out there, all while trying to find his way back to camp.
Officials say interviewing Matthew can give them insight into the behavior patterns of lost campers. And as Fox Carolina's Matt Koufax learned today, the story of survival goes even deeper than that. He met.
Hey, Tori, Cody, certainly a happy ending for this camper. And search and rescue teams here at the Greenville-County Sheriff's Office tell me that what Matthew told them about his own survival techniques is something they're studying very closely. So I sat down with a counselor and mental health expert who says this child's resiliency in the face of danger is truly remarkable. More than 130 people from 2 states searched through the night and got the happy ending an entire community was pulling for.
You know, he was cut up from brush and things like that, but other than that, he was just hungry. Wanted some breakfast. J.D.
Redmond with Greenville County Search and Rescue says 9-year-old Matthew Yarbrough made it through in part due to his own resourcefulness.
We know that he covered up and used leaves and actually to stay warm overnight.
That's why officials say they're interviewing Matthew and studying what he says closely.
For us, it's also planning for this to ever happen again. I need to know where he went, how he got there.
But while officials are focused on the future after a job well done, one expert says Yarbrough's resiliency can't be overlooked.
To be that age and to just have to kind of figure out where you're going and not know when help is coming. I think that's the hard part.
Brittany Clow is a mental health counselor who works closely with children and families.
For this boy to be able to make sense of it for himself is so powerful. I think it can be a story that will forever tragically scar him, or it can be something that becomes sort of an empowerment story of, wow, what is survival?
She says in survival scenarios like this, mental traits like anxiety and problem solving come into play.
So if he sat there worried and panicking, his emotional and physical reserves are going to be low. He's going to be exhausted. It's very easy to stumble, and it's very easy to get caught up in that feeling of helplessness and panic.
But she says it seems like Matthew did the opposite.
He followed water because he thought it would lead him back to the pond.
He was able to say, okay, I just need a safe place to be. I need to deal with this presenting issue, just one thing at a time.
And that made all the difference. And Clow tells me it's sometimes not easy for us to sort of identify or discount that connection between our minds and bodies, sort of that mind over matter type mentality. She says that's why someone being as young as Matthew is, staying calm, keeping calm, and carrying on in the face of danger is truly remarkable. In Greenville, Matt Koufax, Fox Carolina, the 10 o'clock news.